Hi everyone, my name is Allison and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to film a really chill little get ready with me using some of the products that I've been using and loving lately. And I wasn't really planning on filming a full-on Sephora recommendations video. I personally have bought plenty of beauty products over the last couple of months because there have honestly been some really great sales during this pandemic. And honestly, since I really haven't even been wearing makeup much lately, I can't justify buying more and more products, and I really want to try to focus on the ones that I've been really loving and use them up. That being said, I did want to share some products that I have been really loving and get use out of throughout the entire year, as well as a couple of the products that I did pick up during the sale. I shared my current go-to fall makeup look using all of the products that I talked about today. So if you're interested, then just keep watching. All right, before we get started with the makeup, I do have two skincare kind of products that I wanted to recommend and talk about really quickly. These are actually both from the same brand, and to be honest, there aren't a whole lot of skincare brands that I'm super interested in at Sephora. I feel like I've passed my phase where I've tried all the really expensive, hyped up skincare products at Sephora, and that was honestly the time in my life where my acne got the worst. However, Sephora does carry Laneige, and these are two products that I've been really loving from the brand. I do have all of my skincare applied, which is why I'm looking very dewy. And if you've seen any of my other skincare videos lately, my routine hasn't really changed too much. However, this product is a pretty big new thing to my routine. It is the Laneige Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer, and this product is actually not fungal acne safe. I'm currently in the process of starting to incorporate new non-fungal acne safe products into my skincare routine, and my skin has not freaked out just yet, so I will definitely keep you posted. But I've been really wanting to try out this product since it came out in Korea. It is a really unique product that I think would benefit pretty much all skin types. You can see that it's just this really thin fluid consistency that has a milky color to it. Okay, I'm reading the bottle and it does say for normal to dry skin, but that is because this little milky toner here is so hydrating. I first heard about this product from Leah Yu, who at this point is pretty much the only person I trust when it comes to skincare recommendations, and she said that she could use this one product and not need to use a moisturizer. I don't think she has dry skin, so I personally definitely layer more hydrating products and a moisturizer on top of this, but I think it's just so unique that a toner this thin is so hydrating and moisturizing, and I've been really loving it and it hasn't broken me out, so I did want to give it a shout out. And then the other product that I definitely wanted to include in this video is the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. I got this exact lip balm when I went to Korea over a year ago, and I use it every day and I still have product left. This is definitely my favorite lip balm that I've tried, and I actually have a couple of unopened lip balms in my stash that I know I should use up, but honestly I really just want to buy another tube of this and keep using it. Before this product came out, I did use the lip sleeping mask from Laneige, and the mask is definitely more moisturizing than this one, but for everyday usage throughout the entire year, I find that this is plenty moisturizing, and I definitely prefer the packaging on this one because you don't have to actually dig your finger into the product. You can just squeeze it out directly on your lip. For the really dead of winter months when my lips are the most dry, I actually find that the mask version isn't moisturizing enough to help those super dry lips. So for those times of the year, I actually like to use my Bite Agave lip mask. But pretty much every other day out of the year, I like to use this one. This year, Laneige came out with a purple tube, which is supposed to be gummy bear grape flavored. And I'm so tempted to try it, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna love it or hate it. And then the last product that isn't makeup related that I actually purchased and would recommend is the Olaplex Holiday Kit. I purchased this set last year as a way to try the different products from Olaplex, and I ended up loving everything so much that this is now my hair care brand of choice. The set is a really great value, and I personally find that the product size lasts a really long time. But yeah, I really like Olaplex products in particular. This shampoo is the best one that I've tried. I feel like it really cleans my hair super well, but doesn't strip it, doesn't weigh it down or anything. And then I also really like the treatment product as well as the regular conditioner in here. The conditioner has the same consistency as what I would consider to be a hair mask, so it's super hydrating. And yeah, I think this set is really good. I would definitely recommend picking one up if you like Olaplex products or you want to try them out. All right, I've brought you closer, and now let's put on the makeup. So obviously these days I've been staying at home more, and not wearing makeup as much, and I definitely haven't been wearing foundation very much at all. But when I do want to feel just a bit more put together, these have been my favorite base products. For under eye concealer, I've been loving the Kosas concealer. I forgot what it's called. I think it's like the Revealer concealer. But I find that this concealer just has the perfect finish underneath the eyes. My under eyes are pretty dry, but I do like a little bit more coverage. And this one has been my favorite everyday concealer for a really natural but bit more covered look than, for example, other really natural looking concealers like the Glossier Stretch Concealer. I'm using the shade 2 and I think it works really well. And then for the rest of the face, I could use the same concealer. But I do have a bunch of other concealers to use up, so I do like to try to use one with a bit more of a natural, less dewy finish. So I have my Rare Beauty concealer that I really like, and I just kind of go over some of the redness that's on my cheeks and my forehead. And for the Rare Beauty concealer, I'm using the shade 190W. And that is pretty much it for my base. I feel like the concealer does a really good job of just covering things up. I would honestly use a little bit less concealer on an everyday basis. So I did pick up a couple of products during the sale that I'm really excited about, and I feel like they go well into my everyday makeup routine. So the first product that I knew I wanted to pick up during the sale is the Clinique Cheek Pop palette. They come out with little holiday palettes like this every year, and this is my first time picking one up. I was really excited because all of these shades are ones that I do not have from the Cheek Pop collection, and I have quite a few of the Cheek Pop blushes. They are one of my favorite formulas. So in this palette you get Pink Honey, Black Honey, and then this one is a highlighter that I forgot what the name of it is, but I think this highlighter was from their limited edition Lunar New Year collection. And you guys, I used this highlighter yesterday, and I say in pretty much all of my videos now that I don't even wear highlighter anymore, but I really loved how this one looked on the skin. I feel like even with like a dewy skin look, this powder highlighter just melts into the skin so perfectly and just adds like a little bit of extra glimmer. So I'm actually going to be using a different blush, which is a cream and then a powder bronzer. So I'm actually gonna layer this highlighter on top, put my cream blush down, and then we'll do the bronzer. So honestly, I'm looking very, very dewy right now, so it'll be kind of hard to see the highlighter, but I'm just gonna take a little bit on this little brush right here. A little bit on the nose, eyebrows. If you've never tried the formula of the Cheek Pop powders, I would describe it as like a cream powder hybrid. It's not squishy like those kinds of products, but I feel like this powder really gives a creamy, like translucent look to your skin. It doesn't look powdery at all, and you can just like see your skin shining through, and I feel like it just gives it like a little tint, and I'm really glad that I got this set. I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but there's just like a little bit of an extra golden glow. And then for blush, I did end up picking up the Fenty Glow set this year. I was so excited when I saw the little promo image in my email. The set comes with a full size of the Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb, which is also my favorite shade. And then it comes with a new shade of their cream blush, as well as a new shade in the Diamond Bomb formula. So I was definitely most excited about the blush. I wish they had came out with this color during the launch, because I definitely would have picked this up. This is my favorite tone. It's just like a nice rosy, peachy, brown, perfect nude blush color. And then it looks like the shade does have a little bit of that glitter in it, like some of the colors in the range do, but I find that the shimmer in the shade in particular is really subtle. Okay, so now I'm going to apply the cream blush on top of the highlighter, because I feel like it'll help blend it into the skin and make everything just seem really seamless. Oh, and if you're wondering what this little band-aid is, I had a mole removed here, so I'm just kind of covering up the scar while it heals. Hopefully the color is being captured accurately. I tried to adjust the settings on my camera a little bit better, and I feel like this looks pretty good. I really like this color. It's just like the perfect everyday peachy pinky nude. I kind of wish they made the shade without any shimmer at all, but I know the Fenty Glow does have shimmer in the lip gloss. Okay, so now we can go into the bronzer, and lately I've been really enjoying my powder bronzers, especially when paired with like a cream blush. I feel like it makes things a little bit more tamed down. And the one I've been reaching for the most lately just so happens to be another Fenty product. So this is their Stalk'r powder bronzer, and my shade is Inda Sun, which is I think the lightest one. This is just like a really nice neutral bronzer shade that looks really natural and blends out really well. All right, that is it for the complexion. Now let's go ahead and do the eyebrows and eyes. So the makeup that I definitely need to be on a low buy or a no buy are eyeshadow palettes and blushes. But if I had to choose one palette that I've been loving lately and would recommend, it is the Milk Cosmetics Rust palette. I got this palette at the end of summer and I didn't realize how perfect of a palette it is for fall. It just has really perfect like mustardy and warm brown tones in it. It's a really high quality palette. I really like all the mattes in here as well as the shimmers. I'm always very natural with my eyeshadow looks, but I do really like this assortment of colors. And I think this is just like a really great palette because it's still very neutral, but it just has a bit more of the tones that you really gravitate towards in the colder months. My favorite shades to use are definitely these middle four right here. So first off, I'm just gonna take Rubbish and put that all over my crease. Ugh. These shadows are really pigmented, so you don't need to dip your brush in too much. So after I put the shade Rubbish on the lid, I like to make it like a little bit more reddish brown and then use the shade Rust right here to add a little bit more of a red tone. Okay, this look is turning out a little bit more dramatic than I was planning. So I forgot how pigmented these colors are. Just gonna take a clean blending brush and blend out the edges. And then for the lids, I love to use the shade Tarnish, which is kind of like a bronzy color. And then I'm just gonna balance out the lower lash line a little bit with a bit of Rubbish and Rust. Okay, and then another thing that I've been loving to do for the eyes is to take like a really glittery sheer shadow, kind of placing it in the center of the eye, but angling more towards my brow. I see Katie Jane Hughes do this a lot in her makeup looks, and I think it just looks so pretty and flattering, especially on my eye shape since there isn't a whole lot of lid space. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be as dramatic for this look since I have more color down on the bottom, but I'm gonna just take the Fenty Glow Diamond Balm and use this as my eyeshadow topper. This color is super sheer and mostly glitter. It just has a bit of a rosy base to it. I'm just gonna place it. I feel like this looks better with more of like a bit more of an intense glitter topper, but this will still be really pretty. Okay, and to finish up the eyes, I've been really loving going in with this ColourPop eyeliner. Again, I feel like it looks a little bit better with more of a natural eyeshadow look, but this ColourPop eyeliner is in the shade Overboard, and it's just like a really pretty metallic brown. I think it has the perfect amount of darkness to give depth to your eye like you want eyeliner to do, but it's not so dark like a brown or black eyeliner that I feel like can sometimes close off my eyes a little bit more and take up more of my lid space. So let me just apply this. I love using this eyeliner because it's so creamy and easy to use. And since it's not such a dark color, I feel like it's really forgiving. And voila, I feel like that just adds a nice amount of some subtle definition. Before I go into mascara, I'm just gonna do my eyebrows to kind of let the eyeliner set a bit. And I recently started using this old brow product from Etude House. This is their drawing eyebrow, and this eyebrow pencil is like $4. But I recently pulled it out of my makeup vanity and I've been really liking it. It has a spoolie on one end, and then the other side is kind of like a tapered tip. So it's a little bit on the like straighter, wider side, but I find that it makes it really easy to just fill in your brows really quickly and softly define them. These pencils aren't super pigmented, so it's really easy to just get like a natural brow look. And then to set my eyebrows in place, I'm just going to use my Cosmetics brow gel. And now I will go ahead and curl my eyelashes, put on some mascara, and be right back. Alright, lashes are done. Today I used the Bambi Eye mascara from L'Oreal, and I've actually been really liking this mascara more than I thought initially. It takes a while to build up the length and volume, but once it does, I really like how my lashes look. I feel like they do look really nice and fluttery. So last but not least, let's move on to lip. And I have one lip product that I've been absolutely loving. This is definitely my most worn lip product as of late, and a lot of YouTubers have been talking about them, but they are the Tower 28 Milky Jelly Glosses, I think they're called. It's the new range with all of the like nude colors, and I freaking love them. The Tower 28 glosses are probably my top favorite. I also really like the Fenty ones, but these just feel even more lightweight and comfortable, and they give a really pretty glassy look to your lips. My favorite is the shade Cashew, but I think a lot of YouTubers have been talking about this shade. So I think for today, I'm gonna put on the shade Almond, which is a nice like chocolatey brown color. I actually ended up picking up a lip pencil from the sale. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in the shade Anywhere Caffeine. So I'm going to try it out for the first time and wear it with a lip gloss. I swatched it next to MAC Strip Down, which has been my favorite lip liner lately. And this one is a little bit more deep and a little bit more mauve-y pink. Okay, I really like that color. I think it like goes with my natural lip color perfectly. And we'll apply the gloss on top. And this is the final look. I think this is a really nice fall lip. It's kind of like 90s a little bit. And that is it for this video. I've just been wanting to film a quick little get ready with me and talk about some of the few products that I've actually been using and loving. If you've already shopped the Sephora sale, let me know what you got in the comments below and I will do my best not to get them. As always, thank you so much for watching and we'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!